you're going to embark on something this big, this massive, this important to your community, put a PLA in place.
We chose to utilize the project labor agreement because we wanted to make sure that we were able to deliver this project on time and at or under budget. I also, as Inspector of Public Works, wanted to make sure that we were able to provide good quality construction.
It helps us save money because you adhere to a designated budget amount up front and not get into all these contingency overruns. And that saves taxpayer money.
PLAs are a benefit to your communities, and especially rural communities that are struggling through this recession right now. PLAs ensures that your local people get the jobs. And that's really what it's all about, creating opportunities for local folks.
My experience has been you get a higher quality work, and you get usually a project that's on time and on budget or under budget.
Project labor agreements are used as a management tool to help projects come in on time and on or under budget. But city and county leaders use project labor agreements to achieve specific goals they've set for their own community.
When we're employing local workers through redevelopment, they're helping our economy in general. And when they're working, getting good wages and good benefits, that's also building our economy in California, because then they're paying taxes. And those taxes go back to state government and to local government.
This is an opportunity for us to provide our own little mini stimulus, making sure that all jobs that go towards construction are those from our local community versus outside the community.
When you have a project costing $1 billion, you're not going to be able to keep all that money in your city. You've got to get competitive bids, you've got to draw expertise that's outside your area. But what we're trying to do is to make sure that the significant amount of hiring takes place in our city, so that particularly our young people who are in the process of trying to find a career have an opportunity.
It's a chance for cities to do the right thing when it comes to the workplace by supporting careers and creating a middle class.
When a city or county is the project developer, PLAs are a great tool to forge partnerships between businesses, labor, and the community.
Anytime you're going to enter into a large project that's using a lot of taxpayer money, you want to have confidence in the people that are building the project. Having a project labor agreement really gives you that confidence.
I think in the dynamics that we live in 2010, 2011 and beyond, the political and economic realities are that partnerships between the business community and labor are becoming more important than ever.
And we've gotten, I think, really good at making sure that the city's interests, the contractors' interests, labor's interests are all clearly identified and understood, and that it really is a win-win-win.
One of the things that we learned is that it's not enough for just local government people to defend redevelopment. We need partners. We need people who are beneficiaries of redevelopment to also talk about how important it is. Well, as part of that partnership, as part of that building of local coalitions and state coalitions, the State Building and Construction Trades Council has joined with us to carry that message.
We partner with those who are going to be involved in the project. We partner with our contractors. We wanted to make sure that we had a tool that would not be, if you will, business unfriendly or harsh to them. So all contractors, be it union or non-union, are able to bid on this project.
Everyone can compete, and then based on the standards that we develop, those that compete the best are the ones that get the awards.
This will not cause the price of projects to increase because prevailing wage is still the rate that we are requiring on all of our projects.
So every developer that steps into our agency knows what the deal is, that they're going to be building every project through this community workforce agreement, and they're going to be doing local hire, and they're going to have a lot of help and support from the agency, from the nonprofit community, from the trades to do it.
You get comments that, well, you're going to chill the environment for bids. You won't get as many people bidding, you won't get competitive bids. Not only do we have a substantial number of contractors bidding, but the bids have come in lower than was anticipated.
If you have a major project and you do not want any risk of the project stopping or slowing down, a project labor agreement, brings you tremendous security.
We have enjoyed a great relationship internally with our collective bargaining units, and I attribute a lot of that to setting the framework up front as to what the expectations are going to be with the project labor agreement, and you just avoid a lot of problems that way.
No two PLAs are alike. They are each shaped to meet the needs and goals of your city or county.
PLAs are definitely a win-win for everybody. We get the job done and our local people get the jobs.
And so the solutions, by definition, were customized to fit this project. And I think if it's going to work anywhere, it has to be that. You can't do one size fits all.
I would argue it's been very successful. And plus, our projects have been coming in on time and under budget. And as you go around and take a look at many of them, you will see the work looks great.
It's not just about how much you can save or not on a particular construction project over a few months. We're looking at the long haul.
I think a project labor agreement is the way to go. And I think if you give it a chance and you can enhance your local community by providing jobs for particularly young people in your area, you can provide a level playing field for everybody to compete, and I think you will wind up getting a project on time and on or under budget, and a quality project as well.
And so it really is the responsible thing to do. It's very respectful of the taxpayers' money, and ultimately allows for you to have an incredible project like this that the public now can enjoy for years to come.
You know, sometimes it's best to go with the obvious, go with what's working. And PLAs have been working for the county. That's the bottom line. PLAs have been working.